Hi, I'm Doug Thompson of the Good News Spectacular Committee. On Saturday night, September 26th at the Chapman High School Auditorium, the Good News Spectacular and Emmanuel Methodist Church of Abilene are hosting the 2015 Good News Spectacular event. The event will begin at 7 o'clock p.m. and feature Andrea Thompson, author of the book Jesus Girl, Doing Real Life. Andrea has an amazing story how negative actions of a parent can cause a child to doubt her own self-worth, which can lead to bad relationships, and in Andrea's case, a bad relationship and a bad marriage, which resulted in her becoming a stripper. Later, she turned her life over to the Lord and has gone from stripper to preacher. You will hear her amazing story.
There's a big difference between knowing Jesus in your head and knowing Jesus in your heart. Divorce, disease, death, and then there's those things that people don't even want to talk about. The abuse. Mental, physical, emotional, verbal, and sexual. People will ask me, how did I go from being a stripper to a preacher? And I tell them, it's easy. I was always meant for the stage. I just needed to get to the right one. And God showed me the way. You see, I'm a Jesus girl, doing real life. And I've learned it's not about being perfect. It's about getting through life and doing what's right. And it's always about being guided by Jesus Christ. I have traveled all across this nation, speaking to hundreds of people. And what I have found out is that people are hurting, just as I was hurting. I was a bad mom. I allowed myself to be manipulated and abused in my former relationships and marriage. I didn't stop it. I allowed it to happen. But worst of all, I was not living the life that God intended for me. We are all looking for answers, and answers come with prayer. And the power of prayer comes alive, not just by knowing Jesus in your head, but also in your heart. I look forward to sharing this message with you, your family, and your congregation. This is a glorious day. My name is Andrea Thompson, and I am a Jesus girl doing real life.
On September 26th at 7 o'clock p.m. at Chapman High School Auditorium, you're going to hear the amazing story of celebrity LuLu Roman. You watched LuLu Roman on Hee Haw for 25 years. LuLu has an amazing singing voice, and she has dedicated much of her adult life to being a warrior for the Lord. LuLu didn't start out that way. She will share with you an amazing story of being abandoned at an orphanage by her family, rejected by the only family she knew, drug addiction, and problems with the law that almost cost her a career in show business.
Howdy! I have been out here on the road for 29 years. And I have pretty much done and pretty much seen everything you can do at your own hand. It's called making the wrong choices, okay? And I have finally, I really believe with all my heart, come full circle. And I'm here tonight to do one thing, and that is to be real. There is a bit of an entertainer in me because I think God just put it there, okay? So you're probably going to laugh, you're probably going to cry. I do a lot. I never know what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to say because I've been through so much. And I have so much to share with you that my prayer before I walk on any stage is, Father, already gone, if you'll touch the hardest heart in this house, then you'll touch them all. I am an orphan on God's highway, but I'll share my troubles if you go my way. I have no mother, no father, Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I am found. I was so blind, but now I see.
For 25 years, LuLu has come into your living room as a cast member of Hee Haw. LuLu and Andrea are going to be one of the most powerful Good News Spectaculars we've ever hosted. Saturday night, September 26, 7 o'clock at the Chapman High School Auditorium. Tickets are $10 at the door. You don't want to miss this event. See you there.